Let's begin the class coming into our seated position. You can sit in your Sukhasana easy pose. I prefer to sit on the yoga block in Virasana. To elevate my sitting bones, bring your knees to the center towards and feet to the side of the block. Hips in neutral position, lengthening the spine up, shoulders backing down, keeping the chest open and lengthening from the top of your head. Place one hand on your abdomen, the other hand the center of your chest, and we'll begin with some complete yoga breathing. Just keep your eyes closed and just focus on your breath. As you inhale, you expand the abdomen, your lower ribs, and then your upper chest. And as you exhale, relax from the top, going down. Just keep your arms and shoulders relaxed and try to do your breathing slow and smooth, lengthening your inhalation and extending your exhalation. Just do a few breaths at your own pace, slowing down and just relax. Do a few breaths and then we'll incorporate mantra breathing into our pranayama. We'll make use again of the mantra Gora Anga. As we inhale, we say the mantra in our mind. Then as we exhale, out loud through our throat with vibration. It has a very calming and relaxing effect on the mind as well as the body. It washes over all the worries and anxieties. You will attain the same effect as Brahmari breathing and Ujjayi breathing. Now as you exhale, place your hands in prayer position and inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, arms coming down to the sides, and now we'll begin our mantra breathing. Interlock your hands and fingers, palms facing up. As you inhale, stretching up, and then out loud, Gauranga. Do this a few more times. Inhale, stretching up. Two more times. Gauranga. Last one. Gauranga. Bring your hands to your chest, to your heart. Inhale, expand the abdomen and the chest. Then as you exhale, extend your arms forward, palms facing away from your body, rounding your middle and upper back. Stretching, drawing your abdomen in. Inhale, raise your arms up, stretching up, arching, opening the chest. Exhale, rounding back down to the front. Inhaling up, doing a seated cat-cow. And exhale, back down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. One more time, going up. Open the chest, separate your hands, and as you exhale, bring your elbows to your hips. Come into your tabletop. Remove the block from underneath if you're using a block. Place your hands directly underneath the shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Press into the bases of your index finger, making sure for good stability. And then toes under, And slowly lift and hover your knees a few inches or centimeters over the floor. Hold the floor, keep your spine straight, lengthening, drawing your abs in. And then raise the left leg up and back, straightening it, while keeping the right knee hovering over the floor. So we are engaging and warming up our legs. Hold the pose, press down into the floor. Left foot back to the floor, straighten the right leg. Keep your left knee hovering. Just focus on your breathing. Strengthening your left leg, waking it up. Then bring your right foot back to the floor, knees to the floor. Come into your child's pose, catch your breath. Bring your toes under, then come into your downward facing dog, lifting the hips up towards the sky, pointing the sitting bones. You can pedal your feet, bending your knees, moving your hips side to side, opening the sides of your torso. Just preparing your hamstrings for the session ahead. Back to the center, come to a steady down dog, and slowly walk forward, lifting your hips up towards the sky until you come to the front. Bend your knees and slowly unroll one vertebrae after the other. Raise your arms up, exhale, hands to your chest. Now we'll do some sun salutations. Inhale, raise your arms up, and exhale, bending forward from your hips. Keeping your back straight, bend your knees, hands to the floor. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, stepping your feet back. Then inhale into the plank. And slowly coming down into Chaturanga. If you want, you can do the kneeling Chaturanga. Pressing back up. Knees back to the floor, elbows down. And draw your chest forward and up into your upward facing dog, lifting the hips, hovering over the floor, and then fold back into your downward facing dog. Raise the right leg up, step it forward to your right hand, coming up into your warrior one, keeping the hips square to the front, lifting the back heel. Exhale, hands down to the floor, three-legged down dog, right leg up, and back to the floor. Let's do the other side, left leg up, stepping it forward to your left hand, coming up into warrior one. Raise your arms up. Exhale, hands down, left leg up, and back to the floor. Rolling forward into the plank, and coming down into Chaturanga again. Pressing back up, knees to the floor, elbows down, and drawing your chest forward and up to upward facing dog. Make sure shoulders are back and down, chest open. Fold back into your down dog. And slowly step forward, walk forward, or jump towards your hands. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, and then sit into your chair pose. Hold the pose. Hands to your chest, straighten the legs. Inhale, raise your arms up and back. Hands together, exhale, bending forward. We'll do the sequence one more time. Bend your knees, inhaling up halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your feet back into the plank. And inhale. And slowly coming down into your Chaturanga. Pressing back up. Knees down, elbows down, and draw your chest forward into upward facing dog. Folding back as you exhale into your down dog. Raise the right leg up and step it forward to your right hand. Coming up into warrior one. You can do Crescent moon, leaning back, arching back, exhale. Hands down. Three-legged down dog again. Right foot to the floor. Left leg up. Step it forward. Coming into your warrior one. Do a back arch. Exhale, hands down. Three-legged down dog. And back to the floor. Then rolling forward into the plank pose. And down into your chaturanga. Pressing back up. Knees to the floor. Elbows down. Then scooping forward and up into your upward facing dog. Folding back as you exhale into your down dog. Just relax. Then either walk, step, or float forward to the front. Exhale, bend the knees. Slowly come into your chair pose. Hold the pose. Focus on your breath. Keep your legs engaged. Hands to your chest. Straighten the legs. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, bending forward. Bend your knees, inhale up halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into the plank. As you exhale, go into your downward dog. And slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees, slowly unroll one vertebrae after the other. Inhale, raise your arms up, and exhale, back to your chest. Now we'll be doing a folding triangle. Place your hands on your hips. Make sure your feet are hip-width apart. Step your right foot forward at a comfortable distance. If you want, if you're more flexible, you can make your stance a bit wider, stepping a bit further forward. Just for starters, we can just step around 2 or 2.5 feet forward. Square your hips to the front. Make sure you're not opening the left hip back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Then as you exhale, bending forward from your hip creases. Keeping the back straight. Inhaling up and down. Pulsing up halfway. Exhaling back down. Feel the stretch in your right hamstrings, especially the inner thighs. If you want, you can fold all the way down, lengthening your spine. Inhale, coming up, bending your right knee, leaning forward, balancing on your right leg. Keep your hips squared. Bring your left knee up to your chest. And then without moving your hips, slowly open your left leg to the left side, keeping the hips squared to the front, not moving or opening to the left side. Then position your foot in your tree pose, whether it's near the ankle, below or above the knees, not on the knees, or all the way to the groin. Raise your arms up to the chest or to the side, whichever you're comfortable. And then focus your gaze at a stationary point in front of you. It's called the drishti. And just focus on your breathing. Focus on your balance. You can hold on to the wall or on a chair if you have one. Just focus on your breath and just relax. Hands back to your hips, knees back to the center, and slowly lower and cross it over the right leg to the opposite side, to the outside of your right leg. Place it on the floor. Raise your right arm up and exhale, bending to the left side. Keep your body open and facing forward. Feel the stretch on the right side, the right outer hip as well, and maybe even on the right outside of your right thigh. You can go a little bit further if you like. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, right hand down. Slowly step your left leg back to starting position. Let's do one more folding triangle. Coming back down. Inhale up, and then all the way as far as you can. Back up. And step back with your right leg and shake. Release the tension. stand back in your mountain pose, feet hip width apart, and step your left leg this time to the front. Square your hips forward, not opening to the right side. Then as you exhale, you fold forward from your hips, keeping the back straight. You can pulse up and down, going up halfway. Make sure you keep your chest open, lifting off from the sternum. Shoulders relaxed, not lifting or hunching. Not rounding the back either at this point. We're just stretching the hamstrings a little bit more. Then when you're ready, or you feel like you can go all the way forward, then allow your body to stretch even further. Coming back up, bend the left knee. Lean forward, balance on your left leg, and bring your right knee to your chest. And not moving the hips, open up to the right side and position your right foot. Going into your tree pose. Raise the arms like the branches. Hands to your chest or to the hips or to the side. Whichever you prefer. Just gaze at a stationary point in front of you and focus on your breath. Try to slow down your breathing. Just relaxing, catching back your breath. And also try to draw your belly in so that you're not tilting your hips forward unnecessarily. Hands back to your hips. Release the right leg, lower, and then cross it over in front of the left leg to the outside of your left foot, in front, slightly in front. Raise the left arm and then bend to the right side. Feel the stretch on your left side of your body, your waist, your hip, and the outside of your left thigh. Holding the pose, focus on your breath. Inhale, coming back up. Left hand to the hips, right leg up, and step it back to starting position. Let's do one more folding triangle, keeping the back straight and then folding all the way down, lengthening the spine. Inhale up, bending the left knee, and step back and shake your left leg. Release the tension. Okay. Now separate your feet a bit wider, toes pointing outward, hands to your hips, and slowly squat down into your garland pose. Hands in prayer position, lower, make a straight line of your forearms, shoulders back and down, chest open, and pressing your elbows against your legs. Trying to keep it open, lengthening the spine, keeping it straight. If you're having difficulty holding the garland pose, you can use a block. If you are not able to lower the heels to the floor, you can simply sit on the block and keep your heels lifted like this. And over time, you will be able to stretch your leg, your Achilles tendons a little bit more, be more flexible in your ankles. Hands to the floor. Sit back into your child's pose. Extend your arms forward and slowly scoop forward into your cobra. Lower the body down. Adjust the hands. Bring the hands beside the chest and slowly lift up from the floor and press into your hands, lifting the torso, upper body off the floor, shoulders back and down, chest open, engage your pelvic floor muscles, your inner thighs reaching down to the soles of your feet. Point of contact ideally should not be your thighs, but should be the front of your pelvis. If you want modified cobra, you can lift the pelvis off the floor. So there's a little bit more strengthening for the arms as well and the shoulders. And then slowly lower your body to the floor. And then we'll do the locust. Inhale, raise your upper body up, arms and your legs. Going to the Superman. If you want, you can also reach your arms back, enable you to lift higher with your torso, engaging the back muscles, keeping them keeping them strong rather. You can bring your feet together, or you can just let them stay sideways to the side. Hold the pose and then down. Hands back underneath the shoulders, toes under. Slowly press up into the plank. Then you can do your chaturanga if you like, or press up and fold back into your downward facing dog. Just rest for a while in the down dog, catch your breath. It was quite strenuous, the locust and the cobra. Just slowly slow down your breath. Now raise your right leg up and step it forward to your right hand, left knee to the floor. Coming up into your crescent moon, arching back again, and then folding back into the folding scissors. Sitting back onto your left heel, stretching right leg. It's similar to the folding triangle. Coming back up to the front, hands to the floor, three-legged down dog, right leg up and back down to the floor. Left leg up and step it forward. Vinyasa, crescent moon, arching up and back and folding into your scissors, stretching the left hamstrings. Make sure you're lengthening the spine though, yeah? Not just rounding the back and compressing the lumbar. Coming back to the front, hands down, three-legged down dog, and back to the floor. Stay in the down dog for a while, for a few breaths, just relax. The down dog, after all, is a resting pose. It allows you to rest in between sequences or some intense poses. Just catch your breath. Bring your knees down to the floor. Cross your knees. Go into your staff pose. Sitting upright, engaging the lower back muscles, keeping your spine upright and straight. Holding the pose. Engaging your feet, pointing them upward. And then from here, bend your knees, feet to the floor, and then we'll go into the boat pose. Try to bring your knees close together as much as possible. You can hold on to your legs, your knees, or behind your thighs. Slowly lean back, engage your lower back muscles, keeping the chest open, shoulders relaxed, back and down, and lifting the feet off, going to the easy boat. Lower legs parallel to the floor. Chest open, shoulders relaxed. You don't want rounding of the back. You want to engage the lower back muscles as much as possible. Hold it in, engage your adductors by drawing your knees inward. Holding the pose, focus on your breathing. And then slowly down. Go into your cobbler. Lean forward. Pulsing up and down. Just release the tension. And then back up. Extend the legs. Lean back a little bit. Release the tightness in your hips, your back, and your groin and your legs. And then using your abdominals, you can slowly lower your body into Savasana, or you can use your arms to lower your body, of course. With support. Going back down into the corpse pose. Center your body on the mat. Center your hips. Bend your knees, feet to the floor. Now we'll be doing supine pigeon. Raise the left leg up and bend left foot over the right knee. Raise the right leg. Take hold, left arm in between your thighs. Take hold of your right thigh at the back. And as you exhale, bring your legs closer towards your chest. While you're doing this, try to maintain the natural arch of your lower back, meaning you try to engage your hips into an anterior pelvic tilt while holding this stretch. Try not to round your back. Try to tilt your hips anteriorly until you can slide at least a few fingers underneath your lower back. Hold the pose, keep your chest open. Shoulders and arms lightly engaged, not overly exerting them. Release the legs. Let's do it on the other side. Maintain the back natural curvature of the lower back. Raise the right leg, right foot or ankles over the left knee. Raise the left leg, right hand in between the thighs. Take hold of your left leg at the back. As you exhale, bring your legs closer towards your chest and feel the stretch on the right outer hip and buttocks. The supine pigeon is a very rare movement which we do in our lives. It promotes blood circulation, blood flow, especially in our pelvic area, our legs, and releases tension. It helps relieve sciatica, leg pains, lower back pains. Sciatica can even go to your knees, cause so much pain. And just relax. Release the legs, feet to the floor. Hug your knees to your chest. Bring your nose to your knees. Slowly release the legs. Straighten the legs. Come into your corpse pose and lie down. Center your body on your mat. Separate your feet. Let your feet fall outwards. And bring your hands and arms slightly away from the body to the sides with palms facing up. Just relax your entire body. Just let go of all the tension. Take a deep breath in and an audible breath out. Two more times. Inhale deeply and then exhale through your teeth. One more, and then Ujjayi outward breath from your throat. And just do your normal complete yoga breathing. Just relax. Release all the tension in your body. Relax your arms and shoulders, your hips and your back especially, your legs. Feel your body very heavy and just simply let it sink into the floor. Focusing your mind on your breath, slowing down your inhalation and exhalation. Just simply rest and focus your mind on the sound which you are hearing. Just stay in the Savasana corpse pose as long as you want. Just relax. It's been probably quite a strenuous workout for you. Simply relax. As always, thank you for practicing with me. Hope to see you again next time. Namaste.